What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started, I do want to apologize for my voice. Actually, just getting over the flu, so again, apologize about my voice. But anyways, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the top 5 things I love about my 2019 Camaro 1LE. Now, it's kind of a fitting video because I'm filming this actually the day before Thanksgiving. So, you know, it's kind of top things I love, thankful for, whatever. I don't know. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So, the first thing, and none of these are in any particular order or anything like that, but the first thing that I want to talk about is the exhaust. And before I say anything else, I'm gonna let you guys listen to this right here. Alright, so now that you heard that, let's talk about why that's one of the things that I love. And just, you know, I mean, naturally with any sports car, sound is a huge part of the experience. It's a huge part of why most of us, if we're car guys, love the car, and why we get excited when we see one, and how we feel behind the wheel. The sound plays a huge part, and the exhaust on this is no different. Now, this particular one has the dual mode exhaust, so you can make it quieter or loud depending on kind of your driving style, how you're driving and things like that. And I love on startup that it always starts up kind of and barks at you unless you have it in a different setting. I love that, and I love that it's just this deep, you know, kind of growl through most of the RPM. As you start to get a little bit higher, about 5,000 RPM, it switches over to being a more kind of like my voice right now, a little bit more raspy and angry sounding. As you get to like 5,000 and past, it sounds extremely angry, and I love that. It sounds so aggressive. The pops and bangs when you let off the throttle just sounds so good, especially if you're by a wall and you have your window down. Oh, it sounds amazing. And it's just so much fun to do. I pretty much do it any chance I get. So that's one thing you have to look forward to if you plan on buying one of these. Now, the second thing in the top 5 that I love is I love the stance of this vehicle. When you look at it compared to a regular Camaro, it just seems to have a much nicer stance. It seems lower. Now, I don't know if that's partly due to the matte black hood, and also the wheels make a huge part of it because they stick out just ever so slightly from the bodywork. I mean, they're just so flush with everything. I mean, you got 285s in the front, 305s in the rear, 20-inch wheels all the way around. It looks so mean with the now on the 1LE you also get the little extended lip on the front, and I also think that the spoiler in the back, not being the kind of stanchion spoiler where it's, you know, sits higher up, this one's flush, the little lip spoiler, I think that helps make it look kind of lower and a little wider. I just love the stance this thing has. When it's parked, it looks fantastic, and you haven't had to do anything to the car. So I think that's one of the things that I really love about it, and I've always loved that with the 1LE since they've been out. Even in the 5th gen, same thing. They look so good, whether they're moving or stationary. It's awesome. All right, now the next thing that I love is, now this is more specific to the 1LE, is just the overall handling and cornering characteristics of this car. It corners with the magnetic ride control that are specifically tuned for the 1LE. It's so flat. There is no body roll. Even in the tour mode, even in the softest setting, it's still super flat. And then as soon as you put it into sport mode or track mode, it is just, they're so flat. The chassis has like virtually no flex in it. It's so solid. And when you go around turns at normal speeds or at way above normal speeds, it gives you so much more confidence in the car. You feel like you can push the car harder because you feel like it can take it. So when you're taking a turn, you don't feel the whole car leaning over. It feels a lot lighter on its feet than it is when you have it in, like, especially say like track mode, where it just seems kind of like on its tippy toes. It just seems like it's ready to kind of move either direction. And that's something that I really have enjoyed about the car when I do take it on some nice back roads and get to really kind of experience the car's handling. It's something that is really nice, and compared to the regular Camaro, it's just that little bit better, because the regular SS is very good. This just takes it to another level. It's amazing to me to think that like a C7 Corvette might be better. It makes you kind of question, is it really worth the extra $20,000 to $30,000? Other than just to say you have a Corvette, you know? I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, so that's definitely one of the things that I love about it as well. All right, so the fourth thing that I love about this car has got to be the suede on the interior now, or Alcantara, whatever you want to call it. They call it suede. Now that's nothing really special. A lot of cars have it, but I've never owned a car that has suede like this before. That's on the steering wheel, the shifter, in the middle of the seats. It looks really nice. It looks different. And it feels really great to use as well. It's not something that's that common in, you know, normal everyday cars. You know, like my Jeep, there's no Jeep you can buy that comes with that. You know, or like a Cruise or something. And it feels nice. It looks cool. It just makes the car feel that little bit more special. Which again, as a car person, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for something that stands out, that's different. And the suede touches are just something that I personally love because it just makes it that little bit more unique. All right, and then the fifth thing that I love about my Camaro is I love the fact that this car only comes available with this thing right here. A manual transmission. I love the fact that a 1LE is only available in that. Again, going back into, as car people, we want something that feels special. So I like that it's exclusively sold with one transmission option. So if you don't know how to drive a manual, you can't own a 1LE. And now some people might be like, oh, you know, the automatic's faster. Yeah, but who cares? Like, that's not the point. You know, the point is the engagement. It feels special, and like I said, it limits it to people who, because let's keep in mind, a Camaro is not a, you know, it's not like it's a crazy rare car or a car that's out of reach for most people. If we're talking regular Camaros, so having one that kind of eliminates the non-car enthusiast, the non-car guy, is just kind of nice. It's I don't know. I'm sure some of you will disagree with that, but I think it's pretty cool. And I enjoy shifting it, and the shifter itself is just super amazing. It's just super short throws, very direct. Like, it's almost impossible to miss a gear with this thing. It's very direct. It feels solid. When you push it hard, it doesn't act any different. It doesn't feel like you're pushing the car and doing anything that the car doesn't like. It's a joy to use. Again, also wrapped in suede. So anyways, guys, If you own one of these, then feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me kind of your thoughts on what are some of the things that you love about it, or even if you don't own one. Or if you think that everything I said is totally wrong, I'm sure you'll let me know too. But anyways, guys, those are just some of the top 5 things I love about my 1LE. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and make sure to click that little bell notification so you get notified when new videos come out. If you didn't like it, then you don't have to do any of those things. But anyways, guys, like I said, I am filming this the day before Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys have a good one, and if you're watching this after, I hope you had a good one. So anyways, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.